Yo guys, what's up? Joe. Caffeine. See if I can make a thumbnail face. It's probably be all blurry because I need to expand this image and I'm too lazy to fucking go full screen right now. I'm actually sick, but I don't know, I just got to a point in my fucking... It's not like I put like a lot of effort into my fucking appearance when I make these videos, so what the hell does it matter if I look like shit, right? But yeah, I've been feeling a lot better. It's just my sinuses have been getting fucked up. But anyways, some of you, especially you, Jeremy, how you doing, buddy? Maybe some of you know or don't know. For like a while, I've been playing Apex. I really like that game. And part of the reason why I got into playing Apex is mainly because, well, me and Paul, we fucking built PC computers for gaming, so I started to play Apex for fun and I really got into it, right? But the thing about Apex is that I cannot keep up with the fucking kids that play that shit all day, every day, you know? And like, the skill level on that game is very high, you know, if you're not playing it consistently. So in a way, I kind of quit. Mainly because I lost interest because I just can't keep up with it. So this game came out, you know, Back 4 Blood, and I got excited because I really like Left 4 Dead. It's one of my favorite games, right? When it came out, I started like messing around with it. Actually, overall, this game is very fun. I mean, at first I was kind of like, you know, that mentality. I was like, oh, it's not Left 4 Dead, you know, attitude or whatever. But actually, this game is pretty fun. Now, there are a few things I don't like, you know, like, the thing I don't like the most, honestly, is... See, you get attachments for your guns. Well, there's no way for you to actually go into your attachments and drop something they don't want, right? Kind of like an Apex or maybe other games, you know, or show like your gun layout and you cannot drop an attachment. I hate that, to be honest. Also, when you're down, one of your enemies or one of your friends goes down, you cannot loot the body, which I think is bullshit. Because say if I had like a defibrillator or you know, medicine or ammo, they cannot get that from my dead body, which I think is kind of dumb as shit. Really, to be honest. You know, they're still working on the game. They keep patching it and shit like that. There are a lot of people that they exploit glitches, you know, to skip levels. That's a thing, but I'm sure that's gonna be patched up eventually, right? But basically, the cool thing about this game that I like the most is the card system, and that's something that really got hooked on. Basically, you get different like abilities. You know, you can create your own character on how you want them to perform. So depending on your play style. If you're a person that likes to use melee a lot, there's a lot of cards. You can focus on using just melee weapons, right? You know, you got, you know, Batter Up, Spiky Bits, Mean Drunk, you know. The way how they have the card set up is like you either have to go with one or the other. You can try to balance yourself out, but it really... If you want to have a strong team, it's almost as if you gotta have like one guy focus on being a melee guy, one guy being a sniper, one guy being a shotgun, and one guy being an SMG or something, right? Because like, yeah, this other thing about this game, ammo is very scarce and it can go by quick. So you gotta have people that kind of like use different types of ammunition. That way, you know, people don't run out of ammunition because ammo can go quick, right? The other cool thing about this game is that, you know, everybody can carry the same amount of ammo, so obviously people can share and drop it and all that shit. But the other thing about this game is that there's definitely a shitload of weapons to choose from, as you can see here, right? You got your sidearm, and also you got your melee weapons over here. Your machete, a Tech 9. These are your side guns, right? The cool thing about the card system is that you are able to upgrade whatever kind of weapon you like to use, right? So say if you want to be a sniper, you got like weak spot damage. Well, actually, that you know, it doesn't have to be a sniper, but there's like cards that you're able to use. Let's see like, you know, 40% move speed while aiming down sight with a sniper rifle. You know, the reason why you want to use a card like this, you know, obviously you want to move fast, but say if you want to like combine this card with something like this, which is 50% weak spot damage, it's gonna reduce your speed, so it kind of like penalize you. It'll give you like a boost, but it's gonna like penalize you too, right? So say if like you want this card that we can cause a lot of damage to a weak spot, say like a headshot, but it's gonna, you know, reduce your speed by 40%. So you get this card, and then you combine it with this card because it gives you plus 40, so it kind of balances each other out. So that's the thing about this game that's kind of cool and it's fun, that like your one card, you know, to get a very strong character can make you weak, but you get another card to balance things out, right? So for example, the way how I play, I don't like melees that much, to be honest. I like to shoot at zombies. It's more fun for me. So I developed a deck here, that a card system where it focuses more on shooting, right? And developing like to aim at the weak spots, right? This card right here, you got Glass Cannon. It gives you 25% damage boost, right? But as you can see, it reduces your health by 30%. So got another card here that it gives you a 40% boost, right? That way to offset the 30% minus damage from this other card, right? So I'm getting like this is minus 30%. This is plus 40%. So it's gonna give me 10% extra health, right? But as you can see here, it's reducing my stamina by 30%, right? So guess what? Now I got a card here that adds 40% stamina. This card reduces my stamina by 30%. I got a card here that increases it by 40, so it balances it out. So now I have an extra positive 40%. Have a positive 10%, right? But then, you know, I got a weak spot. Because that's the thing, once you start playing in Nightmare mode, which I've been doing, you definitely want to get a strong character because Nightmare mode can be a pain in the ass. Reload speed, you know, the reason why I got this guy is because I like using a sidearm, and the sidearm I'm able to get a card here that you get unlimited ammo, but as you can see here, it reloads 20% slower. So I got this card, which increases the reload speed to 20%, so balances each other out. Then you got a bunch of other cards for like ammunition, and then you have armor that gives you 10% resistance, but minus 20% stamina efficiency. So I have another card here to increase my sprint efficiency. This one, it gives me a 30% reload speed, but it reduces my damage resistance by 5%. Well, guess what? I got a card here that says 10% damage. So still got positive 10 damage resistance. But I got this card here, Reckless Strategy, which is 30% Weespog damage, but is minus 5. So between these two cards is minus 10%, right? But because I have the armor here, it gives me that 10% resistance, so it balances between these two cards out, right? But with a minus stamina here, I have this card to balance out the minus stamina. So, see what I'm saying? It's kind of fun that like you start to fuck around with these cards and like everything is all like math and shit. And for like my last card, this one's speed and mobility while firing. The reason why I got this one is because this one, it reduces your speed, as I showed you earlier, by 40% when you're shooting, right? So I got this card basically to increase my speed when I'm shooting, because this one reduces your speed when you're shooting by 40%. Then by the end, I got stamina, because you know, stamina is pretty important in this game. I got stamina regain, move speed, and a little extra health. So cross trainers, this card is one of my usually favorites to use when I'm playing, right? But yeah, so I've been spending a lot of time fucking around with the combinations with this cards, and actually that's the thing I spend the most time on with this game, thinking. I was like, all right, let's add this. What kind of guns do I like to use, and this and that. For the most part, I like to use like long range weapons, like say like snipers, right? But do like to use sniper guns. But actually, I was fucking around, and this character Ma, you have a lot of characters, right? And each character has like different abilities, right? And also like they all start off with a different like weapon system. So for instance, this guy, he starts out with a Uzi and a machete. This character, she starts off with an assault rifle and a Tech 9. This guy starts off with a Magnum and a sniper, right? But right now I'm messing around with Ma here, and she starts off with the Belgian, which is like a double-barrel shotgun, and a ranch rifle, which are two strong guns actually.
I'm ready.
Also, each one of these characters, they have a different ability. Like she has damage resistance. Evangelo here, he'll make the team move 5% faster. This guy will increase everybody's ammo by 10%. So the reason why I started messing around with Mom here is because she has this shotgun, which is the Belgian. You can see the firepower here is 100, right? But it has a short range. But this guy is Barrett. It's a fucking sniper, and you can see the firepower. This thing is also 100, right? So it's like this guy's basically a pocket sniper, right? And she uses the ranch rifle, which is pretty strong as well compared to these other like assault rifles. This one's 76, right? So she has a good strong layout when it comes to like weapons, right? So just to fuck around, I created like a deck which is called like a Mom shotgun. And basically I cater to her assault rifle, but mainly her shotgun, her side piece, right? Because in this game, like, when you get swarmed, you want to have a fucking, either you have a good melee, or you want to fucking have good firepower to like get the zombies away from you. And I don't like using melee, to be honest, but I kind of made this deck to mess around with her, and using her shotgun and her rifle. And actually it's just fun as fuck, right? So basically, I mainly focus on reload speed because her shotgun reloads very slow, right? So I got a lot of reload speed for her shotgun, and also I guess some accuracy. What that does, it kind of like it shortens like the spread of the shotgun, right? So it can be more precise when you shoot at someone. And then, you know, ammunition, and then, you know, all these other cards to basically increase the power of your gun, right? And actually, I want this card because I like this card. I like the stamina regain and the move speed, and then like a little extra health, right? So it's not bad. So anyways, save that. So I'm gonna try to get into some gameplay, see if I can like show you the power of like using this deck with Bomb here. Should be fun. Alright, as you can see, I'm in Nightmare mode. I don't fuck around anymore. Nightmare mode. Hopefully I get a quick game with Mom, so I can use her layout and use her card system. I got Ma here, which is what I want, so I've got the Mom shotgun. Here's my deck that I'm gonna pick out. I lucked out on that one. So depending on the progress of the level, that's like the cards you get given, right? So every time you progress, you get to pick one card. So depending on the order that you put your cards at when you create a deck, it's very important because it does make a difference, right? That's how you receive them as you progress. So see, these cards, I already select them in this order, so I already got them because we're starting off like more advanced in the mission here, right? So now I get to pick more cards. Oh cool, I get to pick out my whole layout. So that, my aim speed, my accuracy, shotgun, rifle, silver bullets, likes that too, that too, that too. I'm gonna get a bunch of health mainly, so I can live as much as I can. Stamina is important, but yeah, because shit can get wild. Not because I have a bunch of cards here that I have a lot of reload. Card here for reload. It gets fun. Also, I have cards here to like aim down sight very fast. These two combined is to aim down sight. It just boom, a lot faster, or else it would have been like way slow, right? Also, as you can see the difference here, I have this accuracy card which helps to control the spread more, right? As you can see the difference there. So when I'm shooting at like a more like stronger opponents, they get more of the pellets condensed. So you can fuck them up, right? Get more power to kill some motherfucker. And I got my ranch rifle, which I like. And because I have the accuracy card, it's very accurate. See that? Also, the cool thing about, like, obviously I got the aim speed, so that affects both guns, right? Both like the shotgun and the rifle, so that makes a difference. Aim speed here is very important, right? So you definitely want cards that has a combination of both speed and power, depending on your layout, right? Now, obviously, if you're a melee player, it doesn't matter, right? But in this case, oh, pa 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 pa, pa 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 pa.
See that? Pipe bomb here.
And the shotgun when you're up close, boom, bitch. Yeah, this gun when you're like surrounded, this shit's fun. All right, already.
Good luck. You're gonna need it.
I love the reload speed. Oh, that's another thing, because I have like the accuracy card, like the hip bar is more accurate. It's something to keep in mind when you have an accuracy card. Yeah, it makes a difference. So I can like actually do a hip bar. Yeah, it's more accurate because I have the accuracy card. Yeah, so that way if you... Yeah. Headshots do help.
My old alma mater.
It's a middle school, Hoffman.
Need to reload.
Eyes wide, ears open.
You don't fuck around with that. You have stronger guns, but it's slower. This one's it's a good high power, and it's also not as slow. You can also like increase like the reload speed by getting like the magazines.
You ready? Let's kick ass.
You're able to get like magazine attachments that, see, this one has a reload speed, so I can get like a faster reload on top of my cards already, right?
I was at medical school.
Best proceed with caution.
Thanks for stating the obvious.
I got my shotgun, I'll fuck you guys up.
Reloading. Back. This was my
Yeah.
fourth grade class. Seldom used to rule over things just made of iron. Before I'm dead.
Reloading. Stop right here.
Need to reload.
There.
Yeah, one shot.
Don't fret, hon. Aim up. Got your attention now. How to reload?
Fuck. Fucking armor. Oh, sorry, sorry.
This place is crawling.
Now's the time to shine, HR.
Well, we're still breathing. Hey, they killed Holmes.
Ready for resurrection.
That bullet, not in my weapon.
Fuck it. Not bad, right? Complete. Alright, so the deck system, I really like this, and actually it's a fun character. It's a fun thing to make with Mom, I think. Reload speed, because you need reload. Weak spot damage, because, you know, everybody has a weak spot. This one, we aim down sight, increases your power. Some armor. Reload speed, more reload speed, more reload speed. Aim down sight, accuracy, shotgun, increased power. Rifle damage, bullet damage, more bullet damage. Let's see. Something I wanted to do. I think I want to get rid of this one, and I want this one. The reason why I want this guy is because this one has has bullet damage, but also has stumble. It has stumble damage, right? And like, actually, before making this video, I had this card in my deck, and I actually felt the difference, which is kind of weird. After a while, you can feel the difference when like your card changes and when your gun is not as strong. I definitely want the bullet damage, but definitely bullet stumble is helpful, especially with the larger guys, because what that does is basically it slows them down. You know, as they're walking towards you when you shoot them, there's more of a chance for them to stop because they fall back, right? So stumble damage is something that I like to have. And then, like, of course, you know, the bullet damage. Oh, one more thing. There's bullet damage, and then there's weak spot damage. They're two separate things, right? So that's the cool thing about this game as well. There's different efficiencies, like this one you have a stamina efficiency, right? Yeah, sprint efficiency, which is different. Stamina efficiency is overall. This is when you're running, but not with your melee. Then you got move speed, you know, then you got like what else? So there's like different categories, you know, in this game. You have like bullet damage, weak spot damage, and then just overall damage, you know, and then like it kind of splits up, you know, so it's different. So yeah, like the way how you mess around with this like card system is pretty cool, right? Because it's definitely fun. Actually, I'm gonna put this guy right here. The bullet stumble is helpful big time when you want to slow fuckers down. That's for damn sure. Early on, they fuck people up, then the bullet stumble. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, like I said, you can mess around with this thing, and then once you mess around with it, you start thinking, oh, I should do it this way. Then it just goes on, right? So anyway, it's a really fun game, and I really like this game, and like I'm more than happy to mess around with this a bit more. But yeah, that's mainly my playstyle. I'm not into like melees. I like to shoot shit. It's more fun, right? Yeah, so I got there's nothing else I can say besides, you know, have fun with it, you know. It's definitely a fun game. It's a very fun game. Give it a try if you haven't played with it. Have fun with it. Take care and peace.